Let's go. Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal PeaceLoveMusic with another episode. The Let's Go Good Morning Show, brought to you live by Deorganized Media in partnership with our excellent friends over at Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. It is Monday, the 21st of July. Lots going on this week. We have a big week lined up ourselves. We have guests on Wednesday. We have Nick Senato from Gamma coming on to talk to us more about the Signals.art launch. We have the Tokyo Wallet crew coming to chat with us on Thursday. I personally will be on vacation Thursday through the weekend, going up to the mountains and touching some grass, and I cannot wait, spending some time with my family. But I'm mostly excited about the Stacks AI Guild space this afternoon at 2 p.m., where my youngest will be joining us as she is part of the guild. That's right. You can be 13 years old and still be learning AI and connecting with the guild and building your network. It's brought to you by Stacks. Really excited about where we are in the week, where we are in the cycle, how things are shaping out. Let's get to it. Friendly reminder, this is a news show. We are providing news and information, some education, hopefully some entertainment, but never, ever are we offering you financial advice. I'm not qualified to give that. I can give you some information for which you to do your own research, make your own decisions, and of course, never invest money you cannot afford to lose. We do not want to put the rent money on the roulette table. That's what you're doing when you're risking money, investing money you cannot afford to lose. You're looking for a quick come up, and that's not likely going to happen. So make sure you're following the best practices and keeping yourself safe. That's what we want. We want people here for the long term. We want people here for the ethos and to stick around. We don't want people to get burned in a short term. We're not looking for quick exit liquidity. Do your own research. It's very important. Bitcoin coming in at 118,522. By the way, guys, if the music's, I'm not sure about the music balance. I'm actually digging the vibe of the AI music this morning. So I might have left it a little bit too loud, but let us know in the live chat. Say hi in the live chat, but let us know in the live chat, more importantly, if the music's a little loud. I can't tell. I can't monitor it with my audio at the same time. I don't get that. So let me know if the music's a little loud or if it's just right, or if you're digging it. Maybe it needs to be a little louder. I don't know. But Bitcoin coming in at 118,522 as of about a half an hour ago at the launch of the whatever morning space. That's when I grabbed the numbers. Stacks coming in at 91.02 cents, holding on to number 69 by market cap on coin market cap. And the fear and greed index has come in at 67, dipping down a little bit, still in that greed range. The top three gainers on the coin market cap over the last 24 hours are CFX, Pengu, and Jasmy. When you stack your STX, you earn BTC. SBTC is programmable Bitcoin for DeFi. Stacks has fast, low-fee transactions, proof of transfer security, and native Bitcoin rewards. Tell your friends. By the way, friends, I have a lot of friends in this space. I'm super fortunate to be here. I really, really love doing this on the regular. I love coming out and chatting with you guys every day. And growing. We actually have a very growing base of community for Stacks, and I love it so much. Chads share out the live stream, and Chads are your friends. So those of you who are here for it, that like what we do, share out the live stream, show us some love, help us grow. It's very important that we are able to get our messaging out to as many new people as possible. That's how we grow our ecosystem and expand opportunities for everybody that's here. Speaking of opportunity, in the Stacks DeFi realm, there is tremendous already developed Bitcoin DeFi functionality on Stacks. Hermetica is offering 18% yield on USDH. That is a dollar stablecoin backed by Bitcoin. They have over $5.5 million total value locked in the platform. At Bitflow, you can DCA into Bitcoin, stacks, runes, and more effortlessly at bitflow.finance. And now you can drop all your meme token pets at the Bitflow barn and earn yield in the pools at the farm on bitflow.finance. Velar Perp Dex is live. Now you can engage in perp trading, longing and shorting Bitcoin and stacks over at velar.com. Trade any tokens, pair your tokens with SBTC, stake your Velar, and earn yield over at Velar. Protocol is a Bitcoin native DeFi protocol enabling cross-chain swaps, bridging, and payments in BTC. It connects Bitcoin to 20 plus chains. Zest is offering 3.98% on SBTC. The highest yield on Zest today is 3.76% on AUSD. And over at Stacking DAO, you can earn 9.3% on STX with STSTX, 9.71% native BTC yields, and 9.03% with yield in SBTC. Top 3 Stacks token gainers on stxtools.io this morning are Welsh. Big moves on Welsh, Turdo, and STSTX is the third highest gainer. Interesting. What is happening in the Stacks ecosystem today? Well, I am going to go over to deorganized.media. I'm going to check on the schedule. This is becoming fully self-service soon, by the way. So all you will need to do in the future to get this set up is to go over to deorganized media, have an account, and then you'll be able to actually set up your own shows, whatever you want, put it on the calendar. By the way, you don't have to look. These aren't locked in time slots. Like if you have something at the same time as somebody else, you still put it on the calendar. Not everybody is going to attend every show. And so like a DeFi show might not be the same as an art show, might not be the same as a TA show, which might not be the same as a game show. There's all sorts of opportunities for you guys to put shows on here, and people will come out. People will come out to your shows, and we'll let them know about it every day. We have the Whatever Morning Space started at 8 a.m. That is always a great time. Great way to get this, just touch base with the community, get to hear Binta's lovely voice. GP joins us. Trip was in the audience today, but he didn't come up on stage, at least while I was there. Pip comes on. We get all the guys come on and chat. It's a great time. Join us on the Whatever Space every morning at 8 a.m. And then we have our show here. We bring you the news. I'm about to go into the news shortly. At 8:30, at 9:30, we play Find2Earn rounds with the Game Master Zenatron from Skullcoin. And we have sponsorships by RuCoin, LeoCoin, Bitcoin Pepe, STX AI, and Flat Earth tokens, plus our jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin with an opportunity to earn, I think it's usually 20 STX to start. If we had a winner on the last jackpot round, those prizes do roll to the next day if nobody solves it for the jackpot round. We have Alex Miller's show at 10:30 a.m. this morning, where he goes into a deep dive on Hero and Stacks and what's developing in the space. We have the morning, not the morning show. What is this? AI Guild. Stacks AI Guild. That is at 2 p.m. today. Super excited about that. We will have the young Ramona Joe coming on to participate, although she may not talk very much. She might just come in, say hi, and observe, and that's fine too. At 5:30 p.m., we have Dave's All Thing Crypto. It's a great vibe, great way to catch up on what's going on in the broader crypto ecosystem. And at 7 p.m., the vibes with the Deorganized Nightly Show and GPSC and all the cool cats. It's the coolest show in the ecosystem at 7 p.m. every Monday through Friday with GP. And that is the Stacks calendar, or your calendar of events for today. If you do have a space, live stream, or event series you want to share, or you're even just thinking about starting one, head over to deorganized.media, set up your account, get on the schedule, and we'll let people know that you have it going on when you're ready. In the news today, let me take this down. You guys already know. I'm not going to say it again, but share out the stream. Really helps us grow tremendously. Chad, share out the live stream. And in the news today, the UK Home Office is finalizing a plan to offload 61,000 Bitcoin seized from a Chinese cryptocurrency Ponzi scheme. A dedicated framework is being set up to securely manage custody, valuation, and sale, aimed at funding a significant chunk of the national budget shortfall. This would represent one of the largest single nation disposals of Bitcoin on record. It's also foolish. Why the hell would you sell the most hardest asset that's obviously getting in more and more demand now to settle a temporary budget shortfall when you can actually hold it, custody it, use it, earn more off of it, and solve your budgetary shortfall problems in the long term? Short-sighted, UK, short-sighted. Just silly. A crypto user lost $1.23 million Uniswap V3 position NFT. So it's an NFT that holds your position on Uniswap after falling victim to a phishing attack that tricked them into signing a malicious transaction. Scam Sniffer confirmed the token was then moved to an attacker-controlled contract. This services yet another high-cost reminder. Phishing remains a potent threat in DeFi, and multi-sig or wallet verification tools are increasingly essential. Beginning August 1st, the HKMA, I don't know what that stands for, Monetary Authority, will switch to an invite-only stablecoin licensing system, accepting applications only from pre-vetted institutions. This measured approach aims to tightly control issuance while fostering a well-structured digital asset ecosystem, reflecting Hong Kong's ambition to balance innovation with financial stability. Ethereum validators are on the cusp of approving a gas limit increase from 37 million to 45 million units, with nearly 47% support logged. Passing this threshold would significantly boost transaction throughput and lower fees. Vitalik Buterin has endorsed the upgrade, though he urged caution to prevent sudden network congestion. Yeah, that would be self-defeating if all of a sudden the fees got so low that it clogged up the network, and that would drive up the fees, actually. The U.S. Federal Housing Finance Agency, FHFA, has directed Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac to draft guidelines for including self-custodied cryptocurrencies like BTC and ETH in mortgage asset reports. If approved, homeowners could use crypto as part of their liquidity proof, a significant shift towards mainstream financial integration. This is a huge move. We are a step closer. We've actually been talking about this for a few weeks, and this does pave the way for crypto, Bitcoin, and other crypto-backed mortgages. However, this is not that. What it does is it allows. So sometimes when you're applying for a mortgage, I have a little experience with this being a realtor since 2010. When you're applying for a mortgage, you have to show income and or assets. Sometimes you need assets and reserves, a certain amount of assets and reserves. And up until now, your Bitcoin did not count. Your crypto did not count, was not counted as reserve assets for your ability to qualify for mortgage financing. That has changed. Huge step, actually. Huge step in just basically establishing that crypto's here. It's here to stay. It's being integrated into our financial systems. It's only a matter of time before it becomes the thing. If it hasn't already, for the week ending July 18th, 2025, Bitcoin spot ETF saw a net inflow of $2.2 billion. Big. BlackRock's IBIT led with $909 million in inflows. Ethereum spot ETFs recorded a net inflow of $2.12 billion, the highest weekly total to date. Fidelity's ETH led with $637 million, followed by Grayscale's ETH with 598 million. These are huge inflows for Ethereum, by the way. Like Ethereum's getting big boy numbers. There was a couple of days where it beat Bitcoin last week, which is the first time I've ever seen that at all. I don't think it's happened previously. Crazy what's going on in the space right now. It is probably alt season coming. It does look like Bitcoin dominance is finally falling, although I don't think that means the price of Bitcoin will fall. I think it means that the prices of other assets will increase probably faster relative to Bitcoin in the short term. Not financial advice, just my friendly neighborhood observation. Real quick before I bring on the homies, I just want to shout out, we are very, very fortunate to have an amazing partner in Stacking DAO. Stacking DAO is the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums and users start earning rewards immediately. So there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Choose to get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. If you want to start earning yields today, head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. BitFlow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more, all in one place by aggregating prices on Alex, Arcadico, and Valar, aggregating the best prices. Recently, BitFlow rolled out Flex Pools, launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. And now they're also offering some great opportunities to earn some amazing yield on your meme pets over at the BitFlow barn. Drop your pets off at the pool, get over to the farm, start earning some yields on your BitFlow. And that is the news for the day. Bring on the homie. GP, how you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Getting myself back together. Trying to fix my camera and get into the mode of things. The weekend was great. Got to touch some grass. Went to the pool with my nephew, and dude is swimming like a fish now. Dude, I'm telling you, like this kid swam like he had cement on his feet whenever he first started. Dude, so to see him doing his thing through the water, swimming through it, like it's such a blessing, man. Me and my sister, all my siblings, we're beach babies, right? So we took straight to the water. We didn't have any choice, but so it's awesome to see him start to get confident. The way that he can swim through the water now is a miracle in my eyes. So very good, very good.
Well, he's still just young too.
Yeah, he's very young. But like, you know, like I said, I guess me and my siblings, like we all took to the water really quickly. We were all swimming like really, really early. So I guess it just wasn't normal in our eyes. Like we were like, oh, he should be swimming by now. Why doesn't he get it? You know? So yeah, that was something that wasn't natural to us to see him like, oh shit, he doesn't take straight to water.
He's not part fish.
Yeah, he's not part fish.
Or he's less fish.
Yes, he's less part fish. He's only a bit Filipino, like, you know. So
he's only got that quarter Filipino in him. He's not.
Dude. So, what about you, man? How was your weekend?
Not bad. I had Friday. So Friday, my wife's best friend is in town from Arizona, which is the other side of the country for us. And so she's been visiting, and she came out on Friday, took my daughter out to the aquarium. They had a nice long day, and then she stayed over, hung out. So I was like a little bit more rowdy, a little whiskey on a Friday evening. And, then it kind of got a late. That's right. Do not quit. got a late start. Slept late on Saturday, slept late a little bit yesterday. Just nice little relaxing weekend. Worked a little bit more on the organizational concepts for DeOrganized. I know people think this is a well-oiled machine. We're running this every day. We do not quit, and that's actually why it works. But we kind of started this all as there was no plan real behind it besides just creating a platform to support our ecosystem. We actually have a ton of great partners in the space now. I consider, obviously Skullcoin and all the stuff that Trip's doing with Rising Tide, huge strategic partners there. BoostX is a strategic partner with us, and Zero Authority is a strategic partner with us. And I'm just trying to identify where we fit in, because it also starting to seem like, so I don't think you were on there. I was only there for about 20 minutes, but I jumped into the Purple Pill Friday, and dude was on there talking, and he was explaining what he's looking at with his Stacks Pay functionality. And Dan was like, "Oh, so you're building the same thing as Moon Wallet, basically?" And I was like, "Well, no, not really, but you know what though? There is some overlap in what some of the creators are building, and part of that's because we don't have all of these things actually established in the marketplace yet. And some will win, some will provide different features, and some will provide other different features, and some will win on this front, some will win on that front." Right. I think where we're going to be is we're going to be a spot where people can kind of test out and check out and play around with any of them via API functionality and that kind of thing. And we want to actually help support and give opportunities to all of these things to grow. So that's really the idea, the concept.
Well, not only products and community managers, but community members and users can come on to kind of get exposure to new things that are being built, or our early access.
Right. Find the gaps, find where they fit in too. Exactly. And or they can come on and actually try out this stuff with us too. When we're playing around with Rosar's stuff, it wouldn't hurt to have an extra Ace or an extra Tinderly or an extra Jeremiah or an extra Pick or Pip, whoever can come on and wants to come on and play around with us. And that's another that's just, there's so much opportunity here for what we're doing. And I focused a lot on what is the value that we're providing to the Stacks ecosystem. I when I say I focused on this, I chatted with ChatGPT, which I've trained a lot. ChatGPT knows a lot of what DeOrganized is, what we do, a lot of what's going on with Stacks, a lot of what's going on with the SIP, the Stacks roadmap. And so I'm just trying to identify how we align with that, where we're going moving forward, what the structure is. And I did a lot of that over the weekend. I feel like I made a lot of headway in my head where I see the project moving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you kind of trained your ChatGPT on what DeOrganized is. That way you can kind of cross-reference, hey, I have this going on. Does this fit? So how does this fit into our plan? You can kind of coordinate a little bit better. But I do like the way that we build the plane in the air, right? Nothing is scripted. Everything is totally genuine.
And that will remain, by the way. Right. That's not going away. It's just about kind of setting our roadmap and where do we want to be, and how does it all tie in together, and what does it all look like down the line. And that's really what I'm working on putting together right now. And we all have our new Discord. We're starting to get a little bit more activity in that. Probably we'll do some Zero Authority bounty or something to generate users or add more people once we're ready. Still some stuff we got to poke. There's just never we can't quit, right? There's just too much to do.
There's too much to do, dude. Automation. is a huge thing too, right? Like if you post from the organized X account, you can like then automate it to post within the Discord, a link to that post. So figuring out how to do that, as well as like in your announcements channel, if a different server is like subscribed to deorganized, for example, they can subscribe to deorganized, and once something is posted in the announcements channel, you can click publish, and it'll send it across the different discords that are subscribed to it. So just stuff like that. I think that's really cool to have a deorganized Discord for that reason, because then you can distribute the news to whoever wants to have it.
We can distribute the news that way. Plus, we can also subscribe to the announcements for our ecosystem as well. So, like the Stacks handle, the Zest and Stacking DAO Discords, Hermetica, all of our meme partners, the B Pepe, the Leo. Like we can actually subscribe to all of those and have that all. Not that we're trying to take the place of those Discords, but if we actually have those in our, if we have channels where that's getting into our Discord as well, it just helps align. It helps our followers. Anyone that we bring in that isn't to Stacks native will actually still be able to kind of see what's going on in Stacks without falling into those Discords as well. So as we grow, we can help. Our role is to help amplify the development of really any builders on Bitcoin, and with a focus on Stacks, because we think Stacks is building the best platform for which to build on Bitcoin. But that's really, because our aim is a little bit broader than just the ecosystem, that gives us an opportunity to bring in people from other chains and expose them to Stacks. Well, looky here.
Yeah, dude. Look at that guy.
Who is this? I don't remember. It's a vaguely familiar face.
Yeah, I haven't seen. It's one of those things. I feel like I know this guy, but hey, how are you doing? My name is GP. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I heard this is the place where we expose ourselves.
Go on.
I got the flyer. It says 9 p.m.
Did you say I got the flyer or the flyer?
Yeah. Exposing ourselves. Bitcoin Vegas 2026.
Oh, okay, yeah. The flyer. I know
we already got free tickets, and we're not even yet.
VIP.
Right.
Yes.
Right on. How you been, Mike?
I'm good.
Yeah, what you been up to?
I'm good. Just been on the deep dive on the AI side. Doing some work on that side.
There's a lot of work to do on that side.
It never ends, which is, I think, the point.
I think you had mentioned to me a few weeks ago about GP was just talking about automation, and I actually saw a video on YouTube where some guy was shouting out N8N, which I think you mentioned to me a couple weeks back. And I also got into a small rabbit hole with N8N over the weekend, and I'm like, this is way more than I can solve in a day.
I looked at N8N and I closed that shit right away. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's OP. Like it's overpowered for my technicals. It can absolutely do some amazing stuff, but it's going to require me to spend more and more money.
No, it's learning how to code is the process of just learning how much you don't know, and it's like, no, because
cloud workflow automation.
Yeah, so if you try using N8N, maybe it's just my brain that doesn't take to it, but I tried going into N8N and I pressed like the plus button, and it says, "Oh, you can add all these things." I'm like, I don't know what those things are. That's a lot of functionality, and I have no idea what any of those things mean.
It's. I don't know if you ever use Zapier.
Yeah.
It's like Zapier on steroids.
Mm-hmm.
It's just it's programmatical. It's just gives you way more functionality than Zapier, but it's also like super deep. So it's a lot more complicated to like figure it out. But I think when you figure it out, It actually will probably make
I
things.
think when you figure it out, you stop talking to human beings.
Well, no, you have more time to talk to human beings.
Is that how it works?
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
Both ways.
I was like, I'm going to have to use, instead of using my regular chat GPT, I'll have to use the API, and that's going to be credits. And I have no idea how that works or how much I'm going to spend. And I don't really have a budget to figure that out yet. So I guess we're going to just back burner this for a little while. But it looks like a very robust tool.
If you're thinking about it, that means you're onto something fancy.
I mean, that's kind
Right?
of, aren't I always honest?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit fancy. That's just how it goes.
That's how it is. I like the glasses. We both have glasses now. GP, you're all getting out.
What,
I
Mike,
always-
what did you lose your contacts?
That's right.
Oh.
You look why? You look like a film director. Director.
Hopefully it makes me code better, having the glasses.
It makes you look like you're gonna code better.
It makes me look like I code better. Don't I look like someone who knows how to code? Hi.
You do.
Welcome
More
to
now,
Coding
yeah,
101. Download cursor.com and find the docs. Where are they? I don't know. I'm still looking for them.
By the way, my wife is convinced that you're still just a white guy, and this is an AI veneer that you're putting out in front of us based on your voice.
Well, this is coconut theory, right? In a lot of ways, I am.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're all white guys on the inside. Is that what you're saying?
One can aspire to be a Brahmin,
A Brahmin?
Brahmin is the highest caste in the caste system in India.
Oh,
Right? So the way that you become a Brahmin is you get to the top of Indian society and then you take all of that wealth to America. That's how it works.
was that what
Is
the
it literally
Boston Brahmins? Are they from India?
Yeah. The Boston Chai Party. Just us.
Yeah. I missed those goofy ass jokes.
So what's going on? Have you gotten your piece of the $500 million? Where are we with the $500 million of stacks?
So SIP passed.
The line.
SIP passed.
When did it pass?
Last week. Over 97% yes. So
Is
it
that a
passed
good
the
thing?
mandate. Yeah, I would say that's a mandate from the ecosystem.
Yeah, that is true.
It was like closer to 99% yes for Stacking DAO's voting as well. And Stacking DAO voted a huge percentage of the stacks that voted as well.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's a great opportunity if you're stacking to stack with Stacking DAO. So the SIP has passed. We actually had a sit down right after with Alex Miller and Andre from the Stacks Foundation 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago. And so basically the roadmap for the endowment now is core devs have to do the software upgrade, the hard fork upgrade to the ecosystem because there is a hard fork involved with the SIP. That the Treasury Committee or the Appointments Committee is now working on identifying members of the Treasury Committee so that they can complete the Treasury Committee. The Treasury Committee will be meeting in the Cayman Islands to establish the legal entities and whatnot that need to be put in place. That will also establish the operational entity and start hiring people for positions within that. And then from there, they will also set up all of the bylaws and everything that'll identify how proposals and applications can be made and who's going to handle what and where the money is getting distributed a little bit more beyond what's encoded in the SIP. So we're looking at, or we were told to kind of expect a roughly like 60 to 90 day period. And then that's when like most of the proposals and stuff will start to be made. 60 to 90 days is when they'll have that operational entity ready and the Treasury Committee set up and funding started so that they can start making allocations and considering proposals.
So the time to start creating your proposal is yesterday.
Yes,
because the submission
time
process is in 75 days.
well, and so let's just consider this for a minute too, though. I don't think anyone should rush into it. I think they should take their time. Somebody might have an idea that they're just working on that's a great idea, and they need to flesh it out, and they don't need to propose that right away until before they're ready. And a lot of these things too, I think that are going to require some level of provenance, like proof of work before. Like I think you're better off if you have it, depending on what stage your idea is. Like a year ago, we had an idea for Deorganized, and we could have absolutely put a proposal together, but we have a much broader idea of what works, what doesn't work, what we want to do. So we're way more in a better position now than we were a year ago when we were just starting out with an idea. So we have a lot more we have a lot better chance of being approved for some budget and some funding, depending on how we still have to make a good proposal, a valid proposal, and solid, and not well planned and all of that, and aligned. That's the thing. You got to make sure that your proposals are aligning with the goals of the endowment and the goals of the Stacks roadmap, and how best you can. So depending on where somebody is in their project, it might be best to really just kind of work on the project, do the legwork, do the heavy lifting, start proving your worth, doing your proof of work before you make a proposal. That would be my recommendation to people that haven't actually established themselves yet. I wouldn't go blind making a proposal with an idea if you haven't actually done anything to prove it out yet.
And especially because there's now like kind of another layer of oversight, because anything that gets considered by the Treasury Committee, they're going to be voting not only with the kind of key performance indicators that Stacks has, like daily transaction volume and total value locked, but the Treasury Committee has now an official duty, right, to steward these funds. And so there's almost like an extra layer of oversight.
They have a very real fiduciary responsibility to make sure that those funds are being spent properly and not being wasted and are getting a return on them. So it's not a lot of these funds are going to be out there for experimental things that haven't been proven.
Well, I think that's kind of the point, right? Because what's going to happen in 120 to 150 days is the people who didn't get their proposals approved begin complaining, right?
Well, and it all depends on how it all depends on how they're. I would hope, right, that a proposal, any proposal, even if it's not getting approved, will get feedback as to what they would need to see in order to get it approved. And so there should be help moving, even though they might not get their approval, that there's other resources. They might be suggested, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that in order to be approved. So I hope that that's going to be the process. I don't know exactly what it'll be, but that there will be some kind of, if you're not approved, this is what you need to do to be approved. Not just a no, thank you, at this time, we're not going to fund you. I think that would be very helpful.
Yeah, there should be a process telling you why, this is what we saw, what we like, what we don't like, what you can improve.
Right, exactly. There should be feedback as to what needs to be seen in order for them to be able to move forward. And that way they know, and maybe even up front too. I'm hoping we get some clarification as to what they want to see with these moving forward before the proposal process opens, so that people know, not shooting blind. But I want to just make sure that people realize that, like, this isn't just an open slush fund for anyone in the ecosystem that's been saying, "Yay,
I thought
get some
I
money."
told my friends that it was. You're saying I have to tell them that? Oh,
You have to tell
you
them.
guys, $500 million over here. You just get to use ChatGPT and they'll give you money. No, that's not how it works.
ChatGPT, what does Stacks want me to
Yeah,
build?
what does Stacks want? They want total value locked and they want some daily transaction volume.
How do I make that happen?
Yeah, how do I make that happen?
GPT.
Clarity. Is that
Not
like
GPT.
solidity?
ChatGPT makes it so confusing with GPSC. Then you add
BTSC.
into the mix, the global satellite. It's just
No, that's right.
so confusing. But yes, this time I was talking about GPT.
Nice. GPSC, how's the art going?
It's going great, dude. Actually did a content workshop where I, experimented with. I've always wanted to do an artist workshop, kind of gated behind Pepe V2, and I used the Zest screen share to kind of test it out and see if I could teach people to do art. And Bullupig took off like a racehorse, and everything stuck, and now Bullupig is cooking, dude. So I love it, man. It's going really good. We're going to see some new artists and new talent, new people that didn't even know that they were artistic, come out of this. So really excited to see what comes from that. I'm actually working with Crypto Dude to not only launch Crypto Knots, that's our collab collection that we're doing for the OG boosters, the people that have boosted with each token first. But we're also working together to find a dev to build a Stacks plugin for UE5 for Unreal Engine 5. So that'll be cool. Maybe we'll attract some new game developers here in Stacks, and GameFi will flourish. So talk to the dev that's going to be doing that. I made a Upwork account and found somebody that's willing to build the plugin. So we're going to be doing that. That'd be awesome. Really excited to see this plugin, this Stacks wallet connect, and have it all work, and then people can come build their games. So got that going on. Got a couple collections in the cut waiting to launch. So it's going really good, man. Been grinding the Spaghetti Punk referral system. Me and Peace have like a little bit of a race right now. Yeah, so I had to bring that up. Peace tried to
took my lunch is what he did. Now Ace is in the mix.
Yeah, Ace is in the mix. He got a referral on there, so got a couple people on the leaderboard. Giga Pepe V2 is verified on Gamma now. I'm now
verified. Fancy.
About time. And honestly, I think that's a great move by Gamma. They need to do more of that. They need to go through, find some more of the people in the ecosystem that haven't been verified but are here, and get them on there as well. Get them verified on there as well. Oh man, I'm sorry. I just realized Orange popped in a few minutes ago and I never turned him on. What's up, man? Good morning, Orange. How are you doing today, man?
Like that. What's up?
He's mad because we didn't say hi.
Oh man, we didn't say hi to him in time, dude.
Sorry, guys. I have to run because it's going to rain and I'm outside. I don't want to get wet. Be back in a second.
All right, no worries, man.
But yeah, I hope that was a good enough, kind of recap. There's a lot that has happened since we've last spoken. So, I'm excited about that, man. I think that the UE5 plugin will, if we just had people that could come here and say, hey, this is the norm, this is the code that you use to connect to Stacks. If you want to build a game, we just have that readily available. Who's to say that we don't have GameFly?
You guys have any hits on that? Any hits on that front yet?
Yeah, dude, we've got our guy that we're gonna go with, so we're gonna give him a shot and hopefully onboard him to building on Bitcoin after this. And then also, not only does it we have this plugin where it makes it easy to connect your games to stacks, but maybe people see that Upwork entry or job, so to speak, and they're like, well, people are looking for builders, and game designers on Stack. They come trying to do their own research and see if they want to build a game here. I think it's cool, man. A lot goes into GameFi. Like Zenatron talks about this, like zero sum games and stuff like that. But we still need some fun stuff to do within our ecosystem, right? Like even if it's a Ponzi game, like it's gonna attract more people, and those games with solid game mechanics and
yeah, you want to just make sure that you're not creating an atmosphere that is predatory, and that's important too, because you want people to have, you want all of the players to have good and fun experiences, and for everything to work out the right way. So, and that's part of it. You want to make sure that it's a lasting platform and that kind of thing. And that's really what Zenatron's focus is on. But you also need to make sure that it's a fun experience, right? It's got to be, if there's too much thought and too much rules and too much, too much stress involved in the gameplay or the dynamics of the game fi, that also can be like prohibitive. So it's got to be, you got to find the balance, and you can't do that until you got to crack some eggs and see whether, and then it's kind of like cracking some eggs and then deciding whether you want scrambled or fried.
Exactly. It's like you don't know until it's there, right? It's one of those things, man. Like the more people we attract to Stacks at this moment, like the builders, doesn't even matter what they want to build. The more builders, the better. I feel like we have, a solid shot at there's a lot of different IPs, so to speak. Go to thinking about like meme coins and community coins as IPs, right? Like who's to say that these builders don't take a liking to a certain community coin and then build something on their own for it? So that's what working in a decentralized, trustless, permissionless environment looks like.
That's what we want to have happen.
Exactly.
We want the Welshies to get together and make a Welshie game on, we want there to be the tools for them to do that. Exactly. That's really the goal, is to build that tool infrastructure so that they can then, I want a Leo game. I want a Rue game. By the way, I heard rumors that there's a new Rue Discord channel.
There is. It's no rumor, man. It's there, dude.
I need an invite. I haven't. Every time I go into Discord, I get stuck in my DMs and my notifications, and I forget to go look for them. So I need you to send me an invite to that Rue Discord channel. I want to get in there.
I'm gonna make a post to my Twitter account so that people can find it. So let me make a post and I'll send you.
What's your Mike? You said you've been working on AI. What's the coolest tool you've been working on?
Oh man, I gotta show you. Is this it? I hope this works. Yes. Okay. GPSC, you want to try an experiment? I think you like this. That's why I asked you about the art. Remember we were talking about having a synthetic journalist for Deorganized?
Yes.
All right. That's the link in the private chat where it shows you the camera tracking for your waifu journalist.
Kaleido. This looks like this looks very similar to the female grok used, by the way.
Yes, exactly. So if you turn on your, I guess it doesn't work if your camera is working on this side. No, it does actually.
Hold on, I think
on the bottom right hand corner, you can turn on your camera.
Oh, okay, right here.
So that's one of them. Okay, move your head around. Oh, see the.
I'm missing it. Hold on.
So it's coming up on the left.
Yeah.
Now turn on your camera, which is the bottom right-hand corner.
Oh, I turned it off. Okay.
There
That's
we go.
good. Oh no. What happened?
Here, hold on. Let me send you something a bit more stable. Using 3D dot.
Hold on.
Oh. All right, I'm going to send you a better thing. Try this one out. How crazy is that? I think it's, and then, okay, see the bottom right-hand corner? Beside the video camera, there's a person on the left bottom.
Yep.
Yeah, click on that. All right, change your character. So this is using something called MediaPipe. MediaPipe is served by Google, and MediaPipe converts signals coming from your camera into landmarks that are tracked persistently on your body. And so now open your mouth and talk.
What do you mean?
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy. That is nuts.
Right? Zoom out. You can you zoom in, zoom out. There you go. So imagine if you wanted a deorganized wave. It moves with your mouth. You can give it a script. You can have it talk. Maybe even do the news.
Now we just need like a voice changer for a waifu, so that whenever
You're like a news girl, I can like put. I can do the like. Here's the weather.
It's working. Hey, Peace, waifu. What is the weather like today? Imagine you have the weather behind you.
It's sunny. It's sunny out behind me, back here in the trees. You can see some sunny trees back here, and up over on this side of the country, it's also sunny because we don't. It's a little overcast directly behind me in this cloud over here.
Wait, if you turn around, it'll turn around.
That's crazy, dude. Oh, you can hit a little giddy.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I got my suspicions, but they are now confirmed. Peace has a tail.
He does have a tail. That's why I follow him.
You furry.
I've been trying to get at the tail. Like,
This is a furry. I did not know. I met this guy in Vegas and didn't even know, man.
Yeah. Furries, they say furries are the new Masons. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. You're part of the cult.
That's a different secret society.
We do.
They say I want to be one, right?
Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? Oh, I did it wrong. Hold on a second. A real quick word from our sponsors, and then we'll be back with an episode of Find2Earn. It is time. The Game Master has arrived in his true form. How are you today, sir?
Dear mortals, I'm eternal as ever.
Excellent. Did you have a nice eternal weekend?
Yeah, my weekend is like eternal. I'm just building and doing nothing else.
Dude, did you see what Michael made with his avatar? Dude, you could make maybe like a skull avatar for Xenotron Mike, and then that way, he could come on as his, true self in a different form.
His
Yeah,
other
it will
true
be fun.
self.
Yeah,
It
not a
will be
white
fun.
guy.
So it is time for Find2Earn games. We have 5 rounds plus the jackpot round. Are we going to continue with the launching of the jackpot? I would like to continue with launching the jackpot round on screen at the start of the show, as long as the game master is cool with that. If not, that's
Yeah, we will try like this week, and we will see. So because we need like more iteration to get more feedback. We just move on based on community feedback, but we still have not enough samples.
Yeah, we need a little bit more more game rounds doing it this way before we get some feedback. To
Yeah,
see
I'm like a Jerome Powell. We need statistics. We base it on statistics. That's all. No,
Yeah.
no.
Yes. Well, honestly, I don't think they're cutting. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But that's okay because prices are the economy's doing well. Guys, say hi in the live chat. Make sure you share out the live stream. It's very important to share out the live stream. That helps us grow. It helps us get more users, more engagement, and then makes it more valuable for our sponsors to be here. So it gets us more sponsorships, more prizes, more opportunities for you guys to find to earn. So share out the live stream. Say hi in the live chat. Let us know that you're ready. And it's always a good place to give us some feedback as well. So we really appreciate that. And actually, I don't even think I shared out today's stream in the Skullcoin chat. That's terrible. All right. So there's the stream in the Skullcoin chat. And our numbers are not updating on here, I guess. So we have rounds sponsored by RuCoin, LeoCoin, STXAI, STX.ai. It's STXAI. I'm getting confused. Flat Earth and Bitcoin Pepe, the only Pepe coin you need to know about. And we are starting with the jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin, where you have an opportunity to win. We did actually have a winner at the end of the show on Friday. So we have right. Somebody found it, or did nobody found it? I can't remember.
Yeah, no, it's what was a Tamil chat.
That's right. Right at the end, you had already given him it was within the last 30 seconds he found it. So we have a new jackpot round sponsored by Skullcoin with some STX up for grabs. The game master will show me that image momentarily. Here it is. So I have the image and the coordinates. I will put that up on the screen.
Yeah, everyone leave feedback, because your feedback as a community is important. And yeah, and Peace Love just showed this picture. It's a very simple picture. You have to find this turquoise color, aqua color, the building. Yeah, and you start in the middle of nowhere, like always. You just start.
Guys, I gotta drop
so
for a
far
meeting.
from
I'll catch you guys in just a little bit after this meeting.
I think there's an issue with the live chat today.
5GP.
I'll be back.
Can't put it up. Let me see. I'm getting an error message. It says I have to enable channels, but I have all of our channels enabled. That's tricky. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure how to do this now. I think it must be an issue with Restream. Let me double check the live feed.
Okay, if there is any problem, we will launch it in the end of show.
Yeah, I just don't know if I can get the.
No problem.
Actually, I'm noticing we haven't had anyone engaging in the live chat today, and I normally that's not the case, but you know,
Something
sometimes
I said. I'm like, oh damn.
it's definitely because we let Michael on the show.
Damn H1B.
Yeah, we have a lot of people in chat.
God damn it!
Damn.
We have a lot of people in chat.
Do you see them?
I see them now coming up.
Yeah, I see a lot of people in chat. You don't see the chat?
I see no chat, and I have an error message that says to activate
Oh no,
chat, please
it's
enable
on your
channel.
side because there is a lot of GMs. Saki, Elizabeth, Isaac, Semi, Fikri, Billion,
All right,
Gideon
yeah,
Hash,
so it's definitely it's on our end.
Orlo, Rick,
It's
on the one
probably
Max, Ryzen, John
probably
D.
a restream thing, and I'm actually just going to. I'll see if I can get into the
Okay,
chat.
let me launch the the whitelist round right now.
Yeah, launch the whitelist round. Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
see a ton of chat, and I see a
okay,
ton of
we
chat.
play whitelist round, everyone, just for whitelist. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Whitelist.
seems like too many
Michael,
players.
do you have the access to show the chats on screen? Like, are you logged in?
Oh, I'm not logged in on the right thing. I'm sorry.
No. All right. That's all
Last
right.
time I logged into the producer side, we ended up breaking this live stream.
Is that what you've been afraid ever since?
And we have one more whitelist round for for absolutely new people. I like it to do because we can see like the new followers, new accounts can just play the game and understand what's going on here and have some fun.
All right. Well, I did drop the coordinates in the live chat. I just can't put it on the screen. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out. And here is Orange is going to play for us. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Still
No
not
problem.
sure. Oh, you know what I can do? You know what I can do? I know what I can do. We're always figuring it out here. Here's the coordinates on the screen for those of you that didn't get it. This is the starting coordinates for the jackpot round. The image was up there long enough. You guys can go back and find it if you want to play early, but the jackpot round is launched. I just don't know why I'm not getting in the chat in here. I guess it's not the worst.
Okay, it was whitelist for the people who played just 1-2 times. We have a winner and it's Figment.stx. The second was imid.btc. We play now one more whitelist round for new players.
All right, very good.
Who is streaming?
I wonder if there was an issue with.
Okay, let me check.
Yeah, I don't know why that's messing up. Bugging me. So I can't see the guys in the. Please keep chatting in the live chat. Actually, I love how much engagement we've got. I just didn't see all of you chatting. So I apologize. Anyone that feels like they were ignored this morning. I thought that nobody was talking to me during the live chat this morning. So, so we have second live round launching now. Second.
Yeah, we play one more whitelist because we want just to invite people, new people to play this game. And we make it big price, $20, because like we have our premier Memco and Leo, and they help us a lot, and we just onboarding a lot of new people.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's very cool, I think.
Very cool. Rubes is doing so much for our ecosystem on the regular.
Yeah, I agree. Rubes working hard, and okay, we are launch. This is easy game, but people have to play. We launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, too many people again.
Too many people. Too many people. That's how big our show is getting. We have lots of people in the live chat, lots of people in the whitelist, lots of new onboarded users. The leaderboard's getting kind of full and competitive, and it's only getting better. But sometimes it makes it a little bit challenging to launch the game rounds because there's too many people that want to play.
Yeah.
We only have a limited number of whitelist players.
Yeah, the game is live. Good luck, everyone, and we have 4 more games. Be ready, we'll launch it soon. Let's play the Pepe game. So before him.
And also, guys, make sure you like and repost the game rounds. It's very important.
Yeah. Okay, the winner of the first game is a friendly engineer 3, and we are waiting for the winner of the second game.
No winner for the Leo game yet.
Yeah, people just realizing how to play. Good luck to them. We continue our game and show. Okay, everyone get ready for the Pepe game. It's open game, everyone can play. You have to find the Pepe. Okay. Let's launch. I will count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, everyone. It's an open game. Everyone can play.
I'll share my screen.
Yeah, something goes wrong with my screen.
No problem. All right, so we're gonna let's go. We're gonna refresh the screen. We're on the Skullcoin page. We like, repost, and we're looking for this truck that Pepe is loading with some Stacks merch. You got this orangish red wall and this guy with the red hat. Some of this might stick out. And again, we're going to go to that link.
Okay, we have a winner for the second game. It's Mustafa Abubakar. Congrats.
Oh. So actually, I think he had made a guess early, and it was not the correct one.
Yeah, we just correct him.
There's a lot of terracotta colored roofs around here, so it's not as easy as I thought it was going to be. I think that's why Orange backed out. Actually, he was like, "Wait a minute, this is a medium rare."
Yeah, it's on the same street. Okay, we have people who found already.
People already found the Pepe.
Yeah, 1, 2.
There it is. So just to show everybody how I would report it, I'm going to click share, copy the link, and go back over to the game round. And I post my link here. Congratulations, Isaac, on your win today, sir. We did have a lot of people participated. Well done. So that is 3 rounds down with RuCoin, LeoCoin, and Bitcoin Pepe. And we have STXAI and Flat Earth rounds coming up. And we have a live launched jackpot round that people can be working on now if they prefer. And we're at the Skull Coin page, and we are waiting.
Yeah, while we're waiting everyone get back, I just want to mention our on-chain game. So our idea to give access to our K community, K opinion leaders like our founders of community stacks, the access to testnet game. So we want to just launch the testnet game. We already have it. And to give access to PeaceLoveMusic, to GP, to founders of different DeFi protocols, to Ryups, to Jack, and talk to them how they like it, because the game is very easy, but we just want to feedback from everyone before we launch.
Absolutely.
So this week we just going on testnet because we already testing it in the team, and we wanna test it from the founders. And you have to play just on Stacks testnet. You don't spend any stacks, you just for free minting NFTs. But there will be no opportunity for trading. So you just have to realize how it could be with the trading.
Got it.
And we gather feedback, we just prepare for the launch, and I believe we launch it in August after like talking to K community members. And if everyone will like the game, we will push this narrative every week. We just launch the games every week.
I love it. I love it. I'm just cannot wait. Super excited to be on the test crew, and I cannot wait to play around with it, give you some feedback. And you know, I love the opportunity to kind of just come up with ideas and suggestions. And if they get used, great, and if they don't, that's okay too.
Yeah, right. Because our idea was just to launch and give opportunity to test everyone in the live and just on the mainnet, but I believe there was just 2,400 NFTs. It will be sold out very fast. It's very cheap, and it means that a lot of people just skip the game. Just for example, Jack could be not on his PC and he just skipped the game. He just missed the feedback, the understanding what's going on. And so we're doing like we're cooking slowly, but we are on the right way. Okay.
You don't want to turn the heat up too quickly. It gets dried out and burnt that way.
Okay, yeah.
I was just in.
So let's play the old concept just for the fun. Let's play 2 games simultaneously.
All right, I love that. I love doing that.
Yeah, so everyone get ready. We play 2 games simultaneously. It will be flat game and the STXAI game. Flat Earth game, you have to find some flat earth like always, and it will be chaos. You like chaos, we know. And in STXAI game, we just trying to find some futuristic monuments, buildings around the world, and you have just to stand on the right angle. In the flat earth game, it will be amazing place. Literally, I just wanted to be there and see this building one time in real and come there from my underworld and not burn there. Okay, so we just let me check the games. The first game is ready. The second game is TXAI. TXAI is game, it's not so close to the starting location, but you will understand easily, just think little bit. Okay, we launched 2 games. Are you ready, Peace? Can you count down?
I am ready. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double rounds. Let's go. Good luck, hunters.
Let's go. Good luck, everyone.
And again, we're going to like and repost. We got cows.
Okay, play the Chaos Flat Earth game or the STXAI game. It's very popular, like building unique in our Earth, and if you never seen it before and if you never will be there, you will have opportunity. The Flat Earth game is harder, I believe.
Flat Earth game is harder.
Yeah, you can just play the second game, but it's okay, play this one.
Yeah. Oh, there's some snow out in this one. a little bit
Yeah,
different.
that's a trick. You have to get out of the snow. Okay, looks like we have a really lucky person who just hit the jack.
Which one? For the flat or the STX AI?
Yeah, we have both winners. Very
Wow.
fast.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, the first person who won the Flutters game is Digen Hash, and the second winner of this amazing building is Orange.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Orange, even with his technical difficulties, is still coming out on top today. Wow, that is a really cool looking building.
It looks like the building from Superman.
Yeah, a
that's
little bit.
amazing building, really.
Very
One of the
interesting.
most amazing buildings like I ever seen.
I don't think. No, I don't think we have a winner yet for the jackpot round.
Yeah, let's play the jackpot game. Let's wait everyone who is not on the stream.
Yep, guys, get back. Get back. If you haven't yet, please do share out the live stream. Again, it helps us grow. It helps us get more opportunities to play these games on the daily basis and more opportunities for more prizes to win when you share out the live stream. And it really helps us grow. And it gives us the ability to keep making these games for you every day.
Yeah, let's wait like 1 minute, couple minutes, because people are still playing, I believe. Not to rush.
Yeah, we can definitely give them a minute to get back. And actually, while we do that, that'll give me an opportunity to shout out our amazing marketing partners in Stacking DAO, the leading liquid staking platform for the Stacks network. Stacking DAO is changing the game by letting users earn up to 10% APY on their STX while keeping their assets liquid. Unlike traditional staking, their unique design means no minimums, and users start earning rewards immediately, so there are zero switching costs when moving from other stacking pools. Plus, you've got options. Get your rewards in STX or SBTC, whatever fits your strategy. Want to start earning today? Head over to stackingdao.com and jump in. Stacking DAO is where liquidity meets opportunity. BitFlow is the top DEX on Stacks, letting you trade native at BTC, STX, SBTC, USDC, runes, and more, all in one place by aggregating the best prices on Arcadico, Velar, and Alex. Recently, BitFlow rolled out flex pools, launching with STX to support liquid staking assets, offering flexible deposits, smarter rewards, and deeper liquidity. And now you can also earn some extra yield by bringing your meme pets over to the BitFlow barn and dropping them off at the pool and earn yields at the farm over at bitflow.finance.
Right. Okay, in 1 minute we launch, preparing.
We are over on the Skullcoin page, waiting patiently. That's an interesting, I got an interesting reply from oben.btc. On the flat game. Degen Hush won, but I really like Oben's reply.
What?
Oben after on the flat Earth round, Oben made an interesting reply with the later. It was later. It was much later than the others, but it was an interesting reply. It was one of the more interesting replies I've ever seen on the game rounds. I like it.
I think it's AI, to be honest.
I think you're right too.
Yeah.
But I still like it.
Yeah, sure. If I'm going to write such things, just eliminate me from all games, because then I'm compromised.
Right. I don't even know if that's actually the right coordinates, to be honest. Or it could have been found from the... I think it gave just the starting coordinates. It just gave the starting coordinates in the original image, so it didn't actually have an answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, AI can solve this one. It's too hard.
No, well, only because you made it hard, sir.
Yeah, not even close. Okay, so we are ready.
We are ready. We do not, as far as I know, we do not have any more answers on the jackpot round, so you can launch that now if you are ready, sir.
Okay, let's give everyone 4 minutes. It's based more like, on the skill and luck, but, we are not making any stress, just 4 minutes and keep going. The prize goes for tomorrow if nobody will find. Okay, everyone get ready. We will launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let the hunt begin.
Let's go. 4 minutes, fam.
Like, repost the game and the stream to be eligible to get the prize and to participate.
20 stacks is almost worth $20 this morning and rising.
Yeah, and also I just for fun have a conversation with like this Super Grok 4, and he likes so much these games, and he just think if we just keep going, the more and more, like many months, we can get like a lot of engagement here, because it's a fair competition really, and real people, and he understands that there is no bots. And very interesting, since AI getting better and better, and we just having fun.
I'm glad. I actually like to hear that, because I feel the same way, and I think that the feedback you're getting from Grok is legit. He's not going to blow smoke at you like some of the other options might not be as legit as far as the feedback they give us. They're sometimes, some of the other AIs like tell you what you want to hear, I think, more so than actually giving you the feedback you need. And Grok seems to be, the newer Grok especially, seems to be a little bit more on point.
Isaac said no clue for the first game,
first jackpot of the week, no clue.
Yeah, so we just give you the clue tomorrow or day after tomorrow, like we just chill. If anyone get lucky or just find it, okay. Because like, just look how like the orange playing, learn from the orange and have fun. Not today.
It looks like I'm going to be lost in here, like forever.
You mean you're going to keep looking until you find it, no matter what happens?
That too, but if you look at how it's built, it's really built like a maze. So you can walk through it, never end basically.
You mean that? Where is this? It's a very Merida. It's a very, very dense city.
Yeah, exactly.
I was actually chatting with ChatGPT yesterday about where is a good place to go that is crypto friendly but also low cost of living, and Yucatan was one of the places it suggested. I also put that I want it to be warm.
And if war breaks out, you can cross the ocean again, or the American Gulf or something like that.
Gulf of America, yes, that's right. You better recognize whose Gulf it is.
Yeah.
Seriously, we're in the upside down world.
Yeah, exactly.
Bananas. Like I love the bravado and it's funny and all that, but it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
It's very important because I don't know. But if you look at, for example, at China, China is also expanding their territory by making islands. So they hire some kind of sea vessel that creates islands basically by spewing sand from the bottom of the sea at one place, which will build an island.
Oh, it's not even floating islands. It's actually
No, it's like the bottom of the sea. They get the sand, and from there on out, they get an island because the sand is building up.
I wonder. So there's a lot of work involved in that, though. They probably have to drive piles in to make sure it stays stable and doesn't shift, so that they can have it stable enough once it's above water.
Yeah.
That's a lot of engineering work. But I mean, you know, as a realtor, we often used to say they're not making more land, but guess what?
They are.
Okay, 1 more minute and we are done for today.
All right, you guys got 1 minute. 1 minute to go. Hurry up. I'm not having any luck. I'm not finding the location, and I feel like it's such a vast city. And no clue. Honestly, the clue probably wouldn't even matter at this point because it's so dense. I'm just going to drop in, try to get lucky.
Okay, the clue starts from tomorrow.
Yeah, listen, that's fine. We don't need a clue every day. Sometimes you just got to find the thing or you don't, and the prize goes to tomorrow, and then tomorrow there's a clue and a growing jackpot. You know, sometimes that's also good.
Right on. Because like we need just to grow on jackpot, more engagement.
Right.
But we are not hiding anything because like everyone can win.
Oh yeah, you can definitely win. There, like the game rounds are here. It's just a matter of it's okay if nobody wins the jackpot and the round goes to tomorrow. That's okay too. That's why the round goes to tomorrow.
Okay, no winner prize goes for tomorrow. Thanks everyone. We continue tomorrow.
Can I make a suggestion?
You always, of course.
What if you cannot find the jackpot prize right now, but you let it continue, but you don't get the full jackpot?
Yeah, we can do it right now, but we can just, let me think, we can just make it half of jackpot and half just goes for tomorrow. But the problem, let's discuss it in Skullcoin Sigma chat, because we don't want any frustration from community. If people like it, okay. If people just saying like, I don't want somebody playing just 2 hours straight and I'm just chilling here for a half an hour, It's very important from game design. Like we
Right.
want to like everyone be happy.
Right.
Yeah,
We don't
of
want someone spending 2 hours trying to
Yeah.
find it, getting frustrated, and then they don't show up to play tomorrow because they got frustrated trying to chase 10 SDX. But
Right.
it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. I've actually considered the same thing, but I think that the concern is leaving it open-ended for hours and hours and hours and having people get frustrated. We don't want that. Let's talk about it more in the Sigma chat, though, because I don't think it's a bad idea. I think that there's a way to incorporate it that makes it valuable. We'll have to come up with like some more criteria on the details of it. But thank you guys for joining. Always a
Thank you, everyone.
pleasure. Another excellent episode of Find2Earn. The game master puts a lot of work into making these games for us every day, guys. So, show them some love. Make sure you're following Skullcoin. If you are in the Sigma chat, let them know that you appreciate these games. And I'm really looking forward to the testnet on the new functionality and seeing how that goes and playing around with that. And that is another great episode of the Deorganized Morning Show today.
See you, everyone.
Thank you, Zenitron. Thank you, Orange, for joining us. Sorry I missed you when you first joined in. I saw it come up, and I was playing around with what Michael was showing us, and I lost track. But always a pleasure having you join us, man. Appreciated. I actually like your suggestion as well, so we will definitely see how to make it. I think the idea of a longer game round is cool, but also to Zenny's point, we don't want people getting frustrated, spending hours and not getting a result. That's the concern.
I completely understand that.
Right. But I do think it would be fun to let the game round keep going. Maybe even if we give them like an extra 15 minutes or something, maybe that's the way to go.
Yeah.
What else you got going on today, Orange? Anything cool?
Oh, I'm just waiting for my millions to come in through my investments, and then I can fuck off for the rest of my life.
Oh God!
I don't have to think about crypto Twitter anymore.
I still will, but I'll just be like trolling mostly at that point.
Yeah, it's not that I don't want to be here anymore, but it's
you don't want as much riding on it.
Yeah, but the space is very toxic, and it's not a place to be, or at least you want to be in. And what you say, just trolling, that's the fun part, of course.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I feel the same way. I'm just waiting for the price appreciation to meet my goals so I can, buy my wife a campground, host some music festivals there from time to time, and otherwise just fuck off, right? That's the goal.
I expect to be invited. You know that, right?
Oh, of course. You'll have an open invite. I'll make an orange cabin just for you.
Yeah, I'm going to hold you on that.
Well, listen, if it happens, it happens, and
yeah, exactly.
But that is the goal. That is the ultimate goal. It's probably a few years away still, but I think we'll make it before our 60s.
Of course, but the thing is not to have the millions or have the money to do things. It's the freedom you buy with it.
Right. The money in and of itself isn't worth anything, except what it allows you to do.
Yeah.
So that's it. So really focus on what you want to do, not how much money you want to have.
Exactly. I'm picturing it in front of me. A nice blue sea, some wind in my hair, some sand between my toes, a cocktail in my hand.
And nothing that I have to do.
Exactly.
Sounds awesome. That's a great note to close on. Another fine day in the crypto space. I am PeaceLoveMusic. We are Deorganized Media, coming at you live on Bitcoin Live, decentralized broadcasting every Monday through Friday, bringing you all the news, the entertainment, some education, never financial advice. But go out, support the ecosystem. Alex Miller at 10:30, the AI Guild at 2. GP's show at 7 p.m. Show some love. Get out there. Thank you, Orange. Thank you all for tuning in today. You all have a blessed day and make it an awesome week. Happy Monday.